Hiya, right, I've actually got a point to this video today. Basically, I get stared at a lot in my day-to-day life, which I know the reasons why. I'm not naive to it. I know it's because I don't look like how society says I should look, and I don't really conform in, the typical kind of sense. But the point of this video is going to be about some people which will create, attention for themselves when it's really not needed, it's not beneficial to them. They're just doing it for kind of a quick fix of, I don't know, it must be ego. It's got to be. Because, okay, right, I'll give you an example. Um, at the college I go to, there's a canteen, and I mean, I walk through there, I can get up to 30 people looking at me. And I mean, all I'm doing is walking through. I'm not doing anything weird. And I know it's because, the way I look. It's not because of anything else. And they don't know me. Like, they probably know my name because I'm pretty well known around college for some reason. I don't, well, I do know why. It's because of the way I look. I'm not sounding arrogant, but it is. I know it is. I'm not stupid. And I get this attention, and don't get me wrong, I can deal with it. I don't care. I don't care what people think. If I cared what people think, I'd never leave my house. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So I get all this stares and stuff, and then there's people in there which will be loud. They'll jump on the tables. They'll just run. I mean, it's not theirs, they're doing it for attention. They're doing it because they can, and it's like they could walk through that and not get 30 people staring at them, even though they probably would love that. But yeah, I would hate for the whole canteen to look at me for doing stuff like that, because I'm 20 years old. I'm not a little school kid anymore. I've grown up. I don't need that. I know who my group of friends are and who I talk to. Use my hands a lot. But it just makes me really mad, because these people which look like, normal to society and perfectly acceptable in what they wear, can walk through there, not really anyone bats an eyelid at them, or, obviously everyone gets judged in their life, but, not as amplified as how I get judged. And I don't want any of this attention. I don't want it. I don't like it. I just want to be able to walk through there and do that. And I know the reasons I get stared at. It's because I'm tall, I'm really thin, I wear makeup, and to be honest, I don't see what the big deal is. This is like, I think, don't quote me on it, but I think makeup's made out of inks and stuff and dyes. So I've literally put eyeliner on, mascara, done my eyebrows and blusher, and whoa, I have 30 people look at me. Like, what's that about? Yet you get people which will be jumping on the table, but yet, because they're wearing trackies, it's fine, it's normal. They can still walk through there, every other day and not get, like, fucking people with their binoculars out. And it's just not fair. Like, people are going to look different. People are going to look different, no matter how many people like it, don't like it. And people sort of want to be famous. Like, a lot of people want to be famous and celebrities. Like, I say to my friends who do fashion, like, it's not about following a trend, it's about setting it. And what do you think these celebrities do? They're trendsetters, they're celebrity. This is the media. They coexist with the media. Without one or the other, they wouldn't be there. So it just makes me mad that, just because I look one way, I get unwanted attention. Just purely for that, my face is the same every day, maybe a bit different makeup, but do you know what I mean? It doesn't change my face. You know who I am. And then you get people who are jumping up and shouting, or they're like wagwan, and they're not talking English, basically. They're talking like this weird ghetto shit. And it just doesn't make sense. Yet I'm the one who seems to be weird because I've put something on the face that I fucking own and I walk around with. Like, what's that about? What I put on my body does not concern anyone else. What I do with my body does not concern anyone else. If I do something to your body which affects, you, then fine. I'm not going to walk around like the Ku Klux Klan, don't get me wrong. But I just don't understand. I don't see why, because I look one way, I get this attention, yet people which look, socially normal can still go out, make themselves look like a complete dickhead, basically, get all this unwanted attention, and all this wanted attention, and still the next day, people have probably forgot, and they're going to be able to walk through this room or this place or wherever it is, and, no one's going to be like, oh, look, like, or what is it, and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, just think our society, like the human race, really needs to sort its priorities out, because I'm not going to stop putting makeup on because people don't like it. If you don't like it, don't fucking look. But yeah, so, and I've got a lot of questions about, like, oh, how do you deal with the attention you get and stuff, and I just simply say, fuck 'em. If they don't like it, don't look. If you expect me to be one way, I'll be the opposite. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to let that off my chest. Sorry, I've gone on for about 6 minutes, but, it's something which is day to day in my life and will be for pretty much ever. So yeah.